I basically just brute forced him down with the sniper. Plus, I've also found that with the bounce on the sniper rifle, you don't need a second mob. So you can actually bounce for a second hit on the same enemy. So, yes, it can do the AoE thing, but it doesn't actually need it. You can just shoot one enemy, and if bounce is triggered, it will trigger and hit him again. And there's some good cradle override stuff, actually, for bounce that I found as well. So that could be worthwhile. But as you can see here, this is really easy, and it's a really easy source of acid. But I'll have to show you my new base caliber. I've completely rebuilt it from scratch. The main deal breaker for you with most MMOs is how easily you can take a break. Right, so the way this game works is it works in seasons. So there is a casual element to it. So if you look here, so this is week 1, phase 1, week 2. So right now a season is 6 weeks. They could be longer in the future. But right now a season is 6 weeks. At the end of the 6 weeks, everything is wiped. Kind of. Right? So you're kind of like, certainly your story progress is wiped, your map progress is wiped, your base and all your basic materials, but you keep all of your currencies, they get kept. You get to keep all of your blueprints. You get to keep all of your accessories like scopes, laser sights, all that sort of stuff. Your memetics will be reset. You get to keep, obviously, your cosmetics. They all get kept. And then what ends up happening is everything goes to a place called Eternaland, where you can use all the stuff that you have from the current season in Eternaland. But you have this thing called a space-time backpack. So this is all my stuff from Season 1. So, for example, I could bring a deviant that I collected from Season 1. So if I go to Season Backpack like this and go to Deviants, I could click this deviant and I could bring it across. Right, so and that deviant cost me 800, and you basically get 20,000 points to spend to carry across to each season. So, but say all your currencies, your premium currencies, everything, the only thing currency you lose is a base currency here called Link, which is like your average sort of credits. How easy is it to go AFK on short notice? I don't know. I play the game entirely solo, so I haven't needed to worry about that. But nothing takes very long in terms of going AFK. That you can teleport to your house. You can teleport around the map with teleporters. You can easily get to safe spots. Though, of course, if you're leaving yourself AFK logged in the game, you are going to get thirsty and hungry, which could give you a problem. So you're almost better off logging off if you have to take a break. But actually, logging off and logging back on is no issue in the game. It's not going to affect you. The silos, which are like dungeons, I would say take 10 to 15 minutes. The boss encounters take 10 minutes. So I would say there's nothing in the game where you're sat there for half an hour or longer like you would be in a WoW dungeon. There's no raids that take 4 hours or anything like that. So in terms of this being a traditional MMO, I would say it's more MMO light looter shooter survival. This is secondhand info from World Chat, but you heard they were working on a permanent mode due to feedback. Yeah, I mean it's going to be interesting because I must admit I didn't have a problem with the wipe this time round, but when I look at my base and all the time and effort I've spent building the base, and I'm like, you're going to wipe all that out? I don't know. I think I would quite like a permanent mode. You know, having to go and, you know, how many more times you're going to have to mine the rocks and cut down the trees. You know, some of those basic tasks. It's not like, to be honest, if they want to make you go through seasons, they should make you go through seasons, but maybe keep your base or something. I don't know, because that, I think, like I say, cutting down all the trees and get all the logs and ore and everything. It's great having the blueprint for your base, and you can instantly rebuild it, but you've still got to get the resources. So, but that's interesting, Caliber. They're going to do that. We'll see. I'll keep my eye on it. But right now, that's how it works, Richard. Right, so we've got one more pass to do here, which is a level 1. This is going to be easy as. This is going to be very easy. Level 1. Level 15 mobs. If you can hit them. If you can shoot straight, right? I say we are incredibly overgeared for this one. This is not representative of normal gameplay. A level 4, in fact. A level 4 is a real challenge solo. Like, it's doable. In fact, I just did it solo. Just did 2 passes solo at level 4. But it's not easy. I say, and I'm very highly geared. I mean, we're doing all right for Link right now. We have 200,000 Link, so I'm not short of Link. We managed to sell a whole bunch of gold and silver bars. So I'm pretty sure there's no vendor with any credits left for another few days until they reset. So Link I'm definitely not short of. Oh, you're still alive? No, you're not. I was gonna say, I thought I killed you. Just waiting for the elite to spawn now. He should have spawned around here somewhere. There he is. So these level 1 passes, I mean, it's such a great source of acid for something that's really easy. Oh, I've got some dudes out here, look at that. I mean, this gun, there's nothing else I can do to this gun. It's a legendary, it's tier 5, it's calibrated to 10. The only thing I could do with this gun now is I could boost the blueprint, but I don't have the fragments to do that right now. But that's pretty much the only thing else I could do to make the gun more powerful. So far, so good. Where are we at to now? We're up to, and I'm farming acid, so up to 311 acid and 320 Stardust, which is nice. Another elite enemy approaching. That'll be this guy out here. There we go, and he's gone. Very nice. He gave us another 3 acid himself, a bit more Link, which I'll never turn down the Link. And there you go, we're pretty much done on this one. Yeah, pretty much done. And then after this, I'll head back to the base Caliber, and you can check out what the base looks like since I rebuilt it from scratch. It is now very different. I'm going to try something completely different. Okay. Give me my reward. Can't wait to see the base. I'm going to show you. It's going to be interesting. I don't even know if it's going to work. So there you go. Another 80 acid. Let's see. What do we get? We've got 140 Stardust. Yeah, we've got the 80 acid. So we got another 400 acid out of that stuff. Right. So let's teleport back to base. Okay. Right. Let's get my 8 batteries that I just made. So we're going to go to our flying mode. Right. So where shall I start? Let's start the front. So here we are, Caliber. This is our base. So we've gone for a medieval castle style. We've got obviously our 4 main turrets with a central keep. We've got each entranceway has a shotgun, and each wall has 4 turrets. Now the turrets aren't powered, but my intention is before I do a Stardust resonator purification, I will reroute all power to the guns, so then all the guns around will work, and I've got more than enough power to do that. We've got defensive locations all around, so another 4 guns, another shotgun, and once we work out where the enemy are spawning, we can actually move other shotguns around as well. So that's the outside. On the it's like a modern castle, yeah. So we kind of got, like I say, a keep in the middle here. So down here we've got our water pump farm thing going on. I can't convert that into acid yet until we get the osmosis water purifier, which we don't have yet. We've got 2 refineries going on here for fuel, though, so we've got more than enough fuel. More fuel than I know what to do with. We've got a garage on the inside, storage over here, and then we've got our deviants along this wall, like so, of which we're now maxed out. We've got a ton of deviants. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of now. Picked up a whole bunch of interesting ones. Yeah, so we've obviously got jelly shroom. We got this lightning ball one. Obviously got the black hole one. We just picked up the party monkey, which is nice. We've got like a modern touch to the top of each of the castles. 1 for vision, but 2 because it makes it look a bit different. And then in here, this is going to be our growth area. So we're going to start like a greenhouse. So we're going to have all our crops and stuff grow up here. And then this is our main workhorse area in here. So the only thing I need to do is obviously do lighting and stuff, but there's some things I need to unlock to get to that point. So that's where we currently are. I managed to get the Jaws blueprint. I need 5 more Starcrom, and I'll actually have the 20. But I actually managed to obtain the Jaws blueprint with the Starcrom, so that was good as well. So yeah, we now have Jaws. Right, where am I going? I need to go over here to scrap. So the main thing is getting lights. I need to get some lights in here to lighten this place up a bit. Let's get rid of those. We don't need copper ammo. We didn't pick anything else up there. Okay, good. Right, so what was I building? I was building a... we're going to build ourselves a Stardust mining platform, because I'm short on Stardust. So where are we? That's there. So I think I'm going to build it on this side. Can I build it here? Cannot be placed here. I can place it here. It's a shame. I wanted to place it inside, but it doesn't look like... Oh, I can place it in here. Ooh, okay. Where else can we... Well, we can place it pretty much anywhere around here, but not here. Okay. So if we place it in there, let's go and have a look how this thing works. I've never seen one of these before. So, right, we're going to need to power it. So, where's our power? What have we got? 30 out of 35, 25, 25. Am I going to have enough power? That's going to be the question. No, it needs 15 watts. So what I might do for now is I've got a lot of fuel. I'm going to kill the fuel. Attach that. Still insufficient. And then we should have one more. Huh. Thought that would have been enough. 25 of 25, 25 of 25, 35. Okay. Huh. I don't know why that's not working. Maxed. Not quite sure why that isn't connecting. So that says it's already connected. Okay. Not seeing the wires go. $25, $20, $31, right. Let's see. Wow, that says it's working. Okay. Stardust mining platform. Salt, tin, vein. It's a salt mine. Oh. So I don't want a salt mine. So does that mean I need to move it? I've not used one of these before, so... How do I find out what vein we're on? Where does it tell me that? Current location, it just says vein. Aluminium ore, tungsten ore, tin, salt. Okay, is that just telling me what I can get in this location? Did you rebase for the old world? Not sure whether you should rebase everything with the new sizes or just keep the old ones and use adapters. So any miniatures which I'm building or have stripped, I have rebased. The main reason where I've done some rebasing is where I've been magnetizing movement trays. Because obviously movement trays key for this game. So where I've magnetized, I've rebased, but I've got so many. I've been collecting Warhammer Fantasy since 1992, right? So my collection is enormous. So I have there are some things I never rebased to, or that I didn't rebase hardly anything for AOS because I couldn't get into it. the stuff that's on the wrong size bases, I don't really care about. So unless you're going to a tournament, I wouldn't worry about rebasing. The one thing you can do with adapters is, I don't know if I can find one. So you can make your own adapters, right? So if you take, this is an original base size, right? The small one. Now, if you take a bunch of the actual size you're supposed to have, right, but turn it upside down and place that on a tray, like glue it to a tray, that fits inside and it actually gives you the exact width. I don't know if you can see that. There's the big one. You take the one that you currently have, the small one, it fits inside, gives you the right spacing between, but you can actually put any single model in it without having to rebase it. Yeah, you can do that with lots of things, right? So yeah, just like buy one pack of the new size, don't rebase anything and just sit them inside. And it doesn't slop around. You can actually get your own movement tray, and it works really, really well. So that is a nice trick if you want to save yourself a bunch of money. Right, so where do I find a vein that has Stardust in it? Doesn't look like. Just moving it around to see what we can get, but it doesn't. I thought the Stardust mining platform was supposed to give me Stardust, but maybe not. Let's have a look. Interesting. So, like, it's apparently really hard to find Stardust veins. And, of course, they're in a specific polluted area. And nearly all of those areas will be taken as soon as they... as soon as people get there. So, this special Stardust platform ends up just becoming a basic mining platform. Okay, but also to use it, I need to build a gadget, apparently. Is it that thing I need? You can mine Stardust with the Stardust mining platform. You can do it. Lightning in a bottle. Yeah, so you can do it, but... So the other thing is, am I missing one? I bet I am. Ore detector 1, 2, and then resource detection. Ah, so I do have it. Where do I make that? I craft it at the supplies. Resource detector. So that's what I need. I need a resource detector. Easier mining. Yeah, so you can, if you've got a Stardust mining platform, you can mine Stardust. That's the resource. Hold in hand to detect underground resources, limited in range due to power. Okay, let's build one. Let's build one. Let's play. It kind of makes sense now why people would build, and when I look at them, they build in some really random places, and you go, maybe this is why. Right, how do I use it? That's the next question. There you go. Okay, I can see it. So now you can see, right, excavation process. So right now, where we are, we got 3 bars of aluminium, tungsten, 4 bars actually of aluminium, tungsten, and tin. So you can, like I say, find a Stardust vein, and it will mine Stardust, but it looks like it's... You have to find a polluted area to do it. So let's just check, because over here there were some things that looked like polluted areas. I know these guys had their mitts on some. No, so this doesn't count. So they're just mining oil. So you need to find a Stardust polluted area. So there's nowhere any better nearby. I mean, he's just mining basic crude. There's our base. Look, there you go from a distance. Pretty imposing fortress. Right, so salt just disappeared. So it does change, it does work. But this area is rich in aluminium and tungsten. Let's keep heading up this way. Right, so we've just lost tungsten. So now we've changed aluminium for iron. Okay. So we definitely got a good area to mine. Because I would need the tungsten, right? But hoping that's not the best I can get. I mean, these guys' mining areas sucks. This is just aluminium and iron. There's not even any tungsten.